Howdy, y'all, and welcome to Nightmares on the Frontier. This is our Forged in the Dark, Wild West, eldritch horror, fantasy setting, being run by the wonderful Valdrianth. I am Derek Sordy. I'm not your GM for this game, although I do the intro stuff just to save Val the brain power for all of the wonderful make-believes that we do here. I will go ahead and just say that I play Calamity Cain, who is the party's man. If I had to rank like least to most concerning, I don't think he's least. I don't think he's most. I think he's solidly in the middle. Although ranked on height, probably definitely the shortest. But
No, we have a
yeah,
hobbit. Like,
we do. That's right. Second, yeah, he's probably a second, third place. I think.
yeah.
I think as far as height, and then most concerning. But yeah, this is a Sword and Key stream. You can find all Sword and Key stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. I highly recommend checking that out, as well as our socials, BlueSky and Instagram, and as well as our Discord, because we have an application out right now for 7 games. That kind of sound like the ring a little bit there, but not 7 days, 7 games that are being played throughout the month of December, all in support of Project Hope for their campaign, Project Hopemas. You, yes, you can apply to play in one of those games, any of those games, really. Although if you get cash, you're only going to get gas in like one, right? That's how it works. But we have a number of great GMs that are going to be guesting, some GMs that are typically around this space, some fantastic indie TTRPGs that are all being played. No D&D, so get that shit out of there. If you're looking to try something else, though, we got plenty of opportunities. Games like Grandma's Club, games like the Star Wars game from Fantasy Flight's game. There's a game from Genesis using a Mass Effect module. There's Tea Time Adventures. There's the creator of Shadowlight and Persona is running Shadowlight and Persona, which is pretty cool. I will be running Under the Floorboards, and then we also have the Root TTRPG. All of those are available right now. Check out Beacons, check out all of our socials. It's all there. Throw your name in the hat, because that application closes in less than a week, because we want to get this ball rolling as quickly as possible. So don't wait. For other things on beacons.ai/Sword and Key, you can find all of our links in one neat, nice place. You can find our discount codes for some of our wonderful affiliates, like Long Dog Dice. Jen with Long Dog Dice makes incredible dice sets. You can use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. You can also use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase at Eldritch Foundry. They make custom minis. No matter how weird and wild, normal and mod your TTRPG character might be, you can make a mini of them. So check them out. If you do some 3D printing, use our affiliate link. It gets you 3 months for $19.99 unlimited STL models. It's a great deal. And then we're also affiliates with Hit Point Press. They make tons and tons of TTRPG stuff. The holidays are coming up, so check them out. Use our affiliate link if you're going to be purchasing anything from them. Also, since it is the season of giving, check out any of our wonderful links for any of the amazing philanthropic organizations that we support with our games, including this game in particular, which is in support of World Central Kitchen. You can donate at any time and spice this game up. So if you've got a couple extra bucks sitting around, you're looking to put them towards a great cause, World Central Kitchen is a great cause. So consider it. That, I think, is going to be it for me for right now. So we're going to do haphazard horseshoe shape. And we're going to start with Lynn, if you don't mind starting us out. Who are you? Who are you playing?
Hey everybody, I'm Lynn Shive, and tonight I am playing Tressa, the party's construct wrangler, who is not in the middle of any drama at this moment. Just everything's perfectly fine. So she goes by Shive also.
I see we're doing like a lie sandwich, which I think is really great. Yeah, no drama whatsoever.
No.
Two truths and a lie. Tressa uses she, they. Tressa's construct. Tressa has no drama whatsoever. One of those is a lie. Next up, we have Ark.
Hi, I'm Ark, playing Amon. Both of us use he, him pronouns, and he is an archaeologist, which means that maybe he'll know something about rocks at some point today. There's this other guy too, but we don't talk about him much. Thank you.
It's our one rule is we don't talk about CARL. We just don't even say his name. Next up we have we'll do Gilly, then Janie, then we'll jump back to Val, then we'll do a recap. So Gilly.
First of all, justice for Carl. Second
Can't
of
say
all,
his name.
for what reason?
I don't know.
I love him.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, I'm Gilly. You can find me at it's Gilly, most places on the internet. I am playing Cipher. I am deeply compelled by this ranking the dangerousness of these characters. I think that's very compelling. I would like a tier list, is what I would like. But I'm playing Cipher, whose pronouns are she/any. My pronouns are she, her. Cipher is a chaplain. And she just does chaplain things. Everything's deeply fine. Thanks for
She's in
asking.
tune with divinity.
I'm in tune with a lot of stuff, y'all. Yeah, we're vibing.
Some great harmony being done. I love it. Next up we have Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I have she, they pronouns. I'm playing Roisin, who is she, her pronouns, who is really just, living a nice, peaceful life. No, nothing weird at all. Completely normal. The most normal one of all of you.
Not wrong, actually.
Upsetting, but not
Exactly.
wrong. Yeah.
Legit, yeah.
Exactly. Nothing's
Factual
unusual.
and rude. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then our wonderful storyteller, Val.
Hey, what's up? I'm Val. I use any and all pronouns. Yeah, I am taking you through this wild world that me and the besties have decided we wanted to share with more of my besties. So here I am. I hope you like it. Thanks. Who's doing the recap today? Arcus, let's go! Okay.
All right. Last week, nothing happened. The end. No, I'm kidding. Last week we poked around a little bit, asked a couple questions. Elijah gave us a couple of deets about what had happened to him, them,
They use any and all pronouns.
former divinitousness. So we know that they were attacked by a group of adventurers and their domain was stolen. Ooh, very dangerous. So until we get all that sorted out, Corin decided that it was probably the best place for Elijah to stay up in the attic. So we've got an angel in our attic. Or do we have an angel in our attic? Because other stuff happened. We don't know where the angel is because things happened when we did downtime. Tressa spent a lot of time with Elijah, going to a show, sneaking out, didn't tell Dad. Cain and Amon did not sneak out. They both purposely went to go throw hands. Cain threw, fists at people, and Amon threw handfuls of cash because he bet on his friend and won. It was really great. I like that part. It was a very good part. Cipher engaged in pure chaos. Did us a favor. Did kind of cover our ass a little bit there. Redirected some of the heat. Well, I guess we didn't get any heat because they died on the frontier. But redirected some of the attention away from us because there needed to be a reason for why the antlions are dead, and it had nothing to do with us, supposedly.
Spontaneous combustion.
I don't think that the owner of the bar was particularly happy to see Cipher back after being thrown out so soon, though. So Cipher's thrown out for realsies, but probably not. I imagine she'll be back. Roisin went to go spend time hanging out with all of the monsters, where she got a rock. That's cool. And Cain also got a rock. Maybe a little bit discriminatory.
Doesn't
Just assuming
belong.
that the door.
Yeah, the rock doesn't belong to him.
Right. He saw a rock.
He saw a rock. He touched a
Yeah.
rock. Yeah.
He left the rock with a professional.
he engaged in rock adjacent activities.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he does know about said rock.
So rock voyeurism,
And
absolutely.
rock voyeurism.
Which is all geologists are. Rock voyeurs. Come at me.
The other rock voyeur, Amon, did not actually interact with any rocks, but did get trolled by Carl, because that's what Carl does. And I believe the last... I did that already. The last thing was that... the last downtime thing, I believe, was Roisin working on a project. Ooh, mysterious. We don't know what it is yet. But the last thing was that a shipment was opened up, and it had a manifesto, which may or may not be relevant to what we do today.
Would like to point out also in Roisin's, just so none of you forget, Roisin's, for a split second, saw all of the leaves on her favorite tree turn yellow.
Yes.
You do not want to forget about that.
Just little leaf things.
Who? Yes. And just for a second, like, it was like, one of those things where you, like, blinked, and it's like, oh my god, did, like, maybe like a migraine aura that was there for like 3 seconds and then it wasn't. That's what happened. It's fine. It's okay. It's totally fine. But yeah, as far as how time works within your downtime, we can say that all of the occurrences probably from last session probably took about a few days. We'll say 3 or 4 days of y'all going about your lives, doing your downtime, resting, recovering, looking up projects, dating angels, like to play, whatever. Who would be at the theater? Because y'all don't live at the theater. Y'all have your own quarters, like your own homes, right? Corin lives at the theater, and Tressa lives at the theater in a box. And the angel, apparently, Elijah lives upstairs in the attic now, apparently. Who would just be hanging around, like, when this crate comes, that Corin has, looking through. And it's so dramatic, because there's, like, in the crate itself, like, with all of, like, the packing paper and stuff, the other thing that's in there is just, like, a shipment of oats. But at the bottom of that shipment, like, he's, like, elbows deep in, like, these oats. Which, considering he's a horse, is hilarious. It's a magical horse. And he pulls out, essentially, like, a smaller little wooden box that has, like, the shipment, like a manifest inside of it. Sorry, manifest and manifesto are two different things. a manifest in it. Who is actually hanging around when this is going on?
I think Cipher is probably there. Has been flitting in and out. And generally causing chaos in whatever ways that she's able to. And also probably would have given people a heads up that she gave a card to someone who was looking for some help in a bar, just in case someone comes by and is like, Cipher gave me a card. She might have also, I think, probably mentioned it to Cain separately, because it was indicated that there was some kind of lycanthropy involved. That this person had a child who was a lycanthrope and was struggling with it. Because I don't think she didn't give like Cain's name or anything, but she basically was like, that's a thing. But yeah, she's hanging out, and generally, like, putting no effort into helping with the giant crate until she sees what's in it.
He's not a weak man. Like, he's a horse. I
mean,
yeah, he's fairly tall, and is able to, go through it. But it is also kind of funny because you do see like half of his body just like inside as he was like going to look into everything. And then, he pops up with the other wooden box and the envelope inside the box, and he opens up and he's reading it over.
Anything fun in there?
Turns to you and just smiles, and he's like, I don't know. Do kaiju snail eggs sound fun to you?
I just ate, but thank you.
Yeah, but other people might want to eat these and pay a lot of money for it.
Well, I'm glad that your snacks got delivered.
No, they're not. There's no. Well, I mean, yes, technically my snacks did get delivered because this is a box of oats. But I know there's a shipment of kaiju snail eggs coming this way.
So this is a manifest for something that's gonna come through, is what you're saying.
Correct. That I got the 411 on.
I see. Well, I guess there's no accounting for taste, but
I don't want to eat them, but some of those hoity-toity nobles and councilmen and upper class politicians out in council, they want to eat them.
I mean, I'm not one to judge, as you know.
Oh, I'll judge.
She
I will
says,
judge.
lying through her teeth.
Yeah.
But seems like this might be a bit of a delicate situation. What with the fragility of the cargo.
Probably, but that's why I have best team, right?
Is
For a
Carl
heist?
here? Carl.
Carl is not there. Speaking of, this is about the time when Corin does kind of look around because you're calling for Carl. It's like, why are we calling for the freaky monkey?
Well, if Carl's here, then Amon's here. That's what I assume.
Kind of looks around and does notice a slight absence of Tressa. Like, he's actually been noticing Tressa's absence for a while now, and the angel's absence as well. And is not exactly Cipher, like, prior to the shipment being in, like, when you had come in to, like, bother him, like, just a quick flashback scene, he's doing that thing where he has made, like, a throne out of boxes and has draped curtains to make it look fancy and is sitting upon it, and is almost like he's just been, like, waiting, like, a petulant child for Tressa to come back. Because she's not there. And the angel is not there. So, yeah. And y'all also notice Corin doesn't go outside a lot. like, that's definitely something that y'all have noticed. He does not leave the theater often. He has, like, an apartment attached to it, but he doesn't really leave.
I do have a question about Corin. I'm so sorry, Julie. You mentioned several times he's a unicorn, but we, for the most part, see him in a humanoid form.
Yes, you do see him in a humanoid form.
Have we seen them at all as quadrupedal, horned equine?
I think.
Or is it just like we understand, like, oh no, that there's a unicorn, not what you think though. I mean, don't like.
I think the only reason y'all know he's a unicorn, and take this as you will, he's just told you.
Fair enough. Okay.
He's just said that he's a unicorn, and with Cipher, and just maybe a little thing is that y'all do know that unicorns, though not Nephilim or angel adjacent,
they share a lot of qualities with
they are celestial, and in the grand scheme of things probably have some connection to divinity, but they're not but they're not like angels and Nephilim, if that makes
The way
sense.
that I imagine it is that he kind of, they kind of ping my radar for like this is.
They're like
not-
cousins.
But like, I imagine I get a vibe, but it's not
Yeah.
like
the two of you
yeah.
y'all two give vibes off to each other. Yeah.
yeah.
Do we know for sure that there would be any massive deleterious effects should we call them unicorn?
You know better, I will
That's
say, than to mention that you work for a unicorn at all.
Sure, but to
Because-
call them, like to refer to them in person
Oh,
as
to refer to Corin as a unicorn?
Well, to call the unicorn to portmanteau.
Oh,
the name and-
unicorn. Sorry,
Unicorn.
I'm dumb.
That's
Yes.
so cute.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gotta be either like there's extremes
I
in
think
this.
it
Like it feels like
depends
it's
on,
either
like-
one.
I think it depends. It's a situational thing.
Sure,
And
not like in a
depending
serious
on the
moment,
person,
but
yeah,
like giving your boss a pet name. Okay, that's fair.
yeah. It's a situational. You, Cain, have not tried it yet, and you don't know
Yes.
if you're allowed to yet. But the thought has come to you.
We'll set aside a scene for that later. I'm so sorry for interrupting your scene, Gilly. Please, please. Continue.
Listen, boss, don't get your horn in a ruffle, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sure that Tressa will be back soon. Meantime, I gotta come back because I gotta make sure you're behaving yourself, you know?
I didn't know my mother very well. I don't need you to be mine.
You think this is what mothers do?
Never been one myself.
Me either.
Yeah.
Just trying to be, you know, a friendly sort of employee, but
Anyway, I have a job if y'all want to take a job. If you want to get
Well-
paid, we can get paid.
I can't speak
Um,
for everyone, but when they get here, I will certainly pass it along.
How do we do this communication thing? Do we have certain
I send a group
long
text.
distance message?
No.
A group text? A group message?
I mean, I do have magic, right?
You do
I
have
have-
magic, yeah.
Do I have a divine cell phone reception that like
There's a lot of fun things that are gonna be on the shipment, man. That are more than snail eggs, is all I'm saying. No, you don't. There's no oh, my alarm's going off. Hold on a second. It's 2:30.
it is in fact 2:30.
This is Dentist's
I
favorite
just-
time.
I just like to think.
Now you gotta do the old-fashioned way. You gotta go get people. Gotta go round them up.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I will do. I imagine that all of us have done this at certain points where we go around to like the regular haunts of each person. Like, I imagine that at least Cipher thinks she knows where Cain is, whether she does or not. She thinks she knows where Cain
Yeah.
is.
And probably like even Amon for sure. You know, where Roisin is.
I mean, I don't know where any of these people are, me myself as a player, but I imagine that Cipher would go to like the regular haunts and just be like, round them up. It's the opening to Rawhide, basically.
Just a montage of you rounding people up.
It's just me looking into various bars that I've been banned from and like being like, not there. And then I go to, I don't know, where is Cain? That's a great question. Where's Cain? Where are you?
That is a good question. What time of day are we talking at this point?
It's afternoon.
Afternoon. I think chances are, if there's nowhere else that he feels like he needs to be, then he's probably at like the black stone, the black obelisk of Blackstone that established before. That is his comfort place. He gets to people watch there, and also he feels like if any shit's gonna go down in the city, that's like the safest place to be. You know, that's his. Oh, I can't remember where you're supposed to be in earthquakes anymore. It's not door frames anymore. I think it's supposed to be under tables. I don't know. That's his like his safe spot. If an angel's gonna come down, it's not coming down on the Blackstone because that's what keeps us all safe from the fucking nightmares. So yeah, he hangs around there.
Yeah, Cipher will go there first. And then go look for. I mean, we can either Cain and Cipher can either split and look separately for people, or we can.
Cain has an excellent sense of smell.
He does smell very good.
No. Well, or does he smell very good?
Yes.
Okay.
What
Great.
does Cain
Glad
smell
we-
like? Sorry, I have to know.
So I have to imagine, you know, that there is a pheromone level to this, and also I don't know what badger's supposed to smell like. But I would go for like the most like stereotypical. If you tried to like make a cologne that's like, this is what cowboys smelled like, but it's like movie cowboy, right? It's not like, oh, they smell like cow shit. Like, I don't think it's that, but I do think there's a level of like leather, tobacco, and like bourbon that goes into it all, and probably like a little tinge of copper because he often has some semblance of blood on his person, whether his or someone else's.
Nice. I'm just writing this down.
Yeah, I'm not
For
worried
no
about
reason.
that at all. No reason at all.
For no reason. Cool.
Um,
Thank you.
Yeah,
So you're able to like find Cain pretty easily, so that's great. And then do the two of you split off to find other people?
I don't know. How confident is Cain that he could sniff out Amon or Roisin? Because I assume that Tressa might actually have an even arguably more individual smell, being inorganic to some degree.
Imagine Tressa's built like the androids from Dragon Ball Z.
Friend,
Yeah.
friend, I need you to know in my heart that I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay.
Okay.
We'll have one of those. We'll have a marathon one day. It's fine.
I'm sure that's one of the ones that has like 1,000 episodes, right?
It's okay. We can watch Kai. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway.
I mean, oddly enough, Carl does have a very particular aroma to him that I would feel more confident than most things. It kind of has like a brimstone sort of tinge to him. For Roisin, I mean, anytime I get close to a bakery, I lose the scent entirely. But
Well,
if you follow the glitter, that tends to lead
that's
you.
true. I can look for Roisin and Tressa. Maybe both of us can look for Tressa. But if you want to find Amon and Carl, then we can all meet back at the theater.
Yeah, I guess.
He sounded really disappointed that you have to leave your people watching spot.
Well, it's that, and also I don't know why I always get saddled with having to find Carl. Like, it's just,
I don't know what you all have against Carl. Carl is a gentleman.
I don't want to have anything against Carl. I got nothing for or against. I just like space. I like space from Carl. It's like when I get too close to him, I start hearing whispers in my ear, yet nobody ain't whispering.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, I'm just not sure that it's my person that is making the problem. That is all I'm saying.
Well, would you like me to? I can go find the big scary Carl if you want.
No,
Or small.
it's fine. I'll
scary
do it. I didn't say nothing was scary about him. Okay, I want to make that incredibly clear. Scary, never a word that left my lips. So I
Alright.
got it. All right.
I just have a way of putting these things together, you know.
Yeah, it was my choice. I made this choice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm scared of Carl.
I guess I will go look for Roisin because Roisin might have an idea of what Tressa is. More brain power is more better.
I didn't realize we're still in downtime doing manipulation training. I was like,
I mean, this is just Cipher's relationship with anybody, really, but I feel like especially Cain. Like, one day I want us to have the flashback of how Cain and Cipher met, because
Oh
I
my
think it
God.
was truly like one of those Star Trek episodes that are just like the two people in a bottle on a planet.
We'll do some special episodes. How everyone met each other one of these days.
It was very much, I don't like you, you don't like me, unstoppable force, immovable object. Like,
Yeah,
fine, I guess we're stuck together.
I
Fine.
didn't say that. Well,
I guess we're
you
friends.
implied it.
Is this how you make friends as an adult?
Yeah. All right, so two of you found yourself a werebadger. The two of you split up to go search for your 2, 3 companions, 4 companions of Carl, because of course Carl. We'll cut real quick because y'all are not going to need to probably find Tressa, because I think at this time, Tressa, it's a couple days later after your angel venture. And, like, I think this is maybe the time you finally come home. What is this? And like Elijah's with you. What is your state? Like what's going on?
I think she looks pretty put together, as much as she still has the, you know what? We'll make this like she still has the dress still. So they just kind of like ran around. And she kind of gave them the tour of the city, you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be like, I don't know how infuriating it to be, like she comes back like mostly how she normally looks, like nothing happened.
Yeah, of course. Just what bam, like stoic robot face. But like, you know, I think upon hearing, you know, the doors come open and the footsteps, like Corin is unsure immediately of like who it is, because he just sent Cipher off to go find everyone, sort of thing. But, like, seeing the two of you, there's like this moment where he like stops and he sees you in that dress, and he looks at Elijah and he looks at you and and there's just a beeline towards you, and like hands on your shoulders, kind of squeezing, almost picks you up with like his grip, right?
She didn't weigh like 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's magic. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gotta explain shit.
Yeah. That's fine.
Like, where have you been?
I figure we should give Elijah the tour, get him up to speed. Here. I didn't see.
You've been gone for 2 days.
I didn't realize I needed to check in.
We were
This isn't the
supposed
first
to keep
time.
this thing here. Just can't walk around with the angel that is plagued our fertility for the past half decade and think it's just fine.
She'll tilt her head. It's like, I didn't realize that they were a prisoner here. If they are, you should have clarified.
Things were clear before. And just like he like lets you go and like stands up straight to compose himself. He's having a difficult time because like the last time you saw this expression on his face of anger, surprise, confusion, a wrestling of emotions, was the first day you met him. And since that day, after that process, has kept you here. Not like against your will or anything, but it's like it's you stay here with him, kind of thing. And you know, you give each other space and things like that. But there is something in those eyes of his and those brown eyes that are just like offended to the point of anger. And you're not sure why.
This sort of like behavior does irritate Tressa, and this amount of unprofessionalism is, she just wanted to come in, have a nice time, and so just say, I figured their arrangement was the same as mine. Has that changed for both of us? And she'll cross her arms.
There's like a... He looks away from you and cannot meet your gaze at this moment. Elijah's just kind of standing there, like, watching this. And Corin's like, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed.
I think Tressa will look at Elijah. Well, if you want to, you can get settled. Well, it's good that he gets us out of his system before the rest of them come. Whatever it is. And she'll look at him and then just kind of lead Elijah to the to get his new quarters kind of like squared away.
Can you roll me like a fortune roll real quick? If
Okay.
you have anything in gain insight, you can use that.
Okay. I have one gain insight, so
Yeah.
I will see. It's a 4.
Yeah, it's a partial success. I think like as you're walking past with Elijah, you do notice that the two of them look at each other. Like their gazes meet. And Corin looks even madder. And Elijah smirks.
She knows something's up. She's gonna do that thing. She's gonna do that thing where as a kind of affect, she can kind of like make the sounds that her joints make. As like there are things that like can dampen it or make them quiet. She turns those off, so like she can hear like she wants to hear the amount of like noise that like her walking makes. It's effectively kind of like kind of stomping around. She doesn't know what the hell is up with. She knows it's something with her.
Yeah.
And it's pissing her off.
Yeah. I think at that we will cut to Amon.
It's too bad Cipher isn't here to see. I'm suffering pretty choice. What the hell is happening here?
Well,
I
actually do want to ask a question about that because I was there at the theater earlier watching him sulk about Tressa not being there, right? And I've been around. Would Cipher have picked up that there is like a weird little jealousy thing happening here right now?
Let's initiate a flash. Hold up. Let's initiate a flashback. This is not plugged in. I just felt it was there for dramatics. To probably before that, and I will have you roll a gain insight.
Great. I have 0 dice on me right now because of who I am as a person.
Perfect.
Great. Awesome. Fantastic. I also don't have my character sheet open because I'm just that professional.
It's okay. I actually don't have your character sheets open either right now. I have my my main document
I do
to click
think
on.
I have something in insight though.
But
if
let's
Chrome
see.
will let me open it. Let's find out. Nightmares playbooks.
Man, you don't have shit in gain insight.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Maybe I
Yeah.
was trying to work on that.
It's okay. You do have
Okay.
one in investigate if you want to use your investigate, actually. It's a fortune roll. So it'll give you a dice.
Sure.
Yeah, if you want.
Investigate this man's
Degree
emotions.
of being nosy in here, which is
Yeah.
like by all means.
This is like
It's
my
his business.
purpose. This is like Cipher's purpose in life. So I feel like it's.
Hey, you don't have
relevant.
to go outside for like
Yeah.
good times. Like it's right
Yeah.
here. There's stuff.
Okay, give me 3.5 seconds to run across.
Okay.
It's just gonna be. I'm so sorry to
Right.
everyone else in this like little gang here
I'm
that's
sorry,
feeling what the
this is
hell is
me being
happening.
nosy.
I'm not-
That's
I'm
what
not sorry, I-
No,
really
this is
am.
it's like
I'm rolling the green one.
Okay, let's go. It's green.
Green for jealousy. That's a 4.
Alright, it's a partial insight. A partial success, just like the other times. Like, yeah, like he's antsy. Like, you had noticed like that antsiness about it. But nothing. But it's not necessarily jealousy that's written on his face. You can't really
mean-
decipher what it is that he's agitated about.
That doesn't mean that Cipher isn't going to make assumptions about it.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
That is true. But
But
yeah.
I think she has. That's because that's why she said, I'm sure Tressa will be back soon. So I do think that Cipher has been watching and acquiring weapons to use as a later date.
Of course. Anyway, back to the present. That's not a usually with flashbacks, depending on like what it's your ass training, you can't take stress from it. But that's just a little gain insight roll, little fortune roll, not an issue, right? No stress for that. Usually it's you'll take stress with like in mission mode when you have to do flashbacks. We're gonna cut to Amon before I believe before Cain finds him. Amon, what are you doing?
I think Amon right now is failing horribly. I think he is trying to sort of feel around inside himself for what's like behind the source of his Firekeeper abilities
Okay.
and how he taps into magic using that.
Mhm.
And I don't think he's failing so much because he can't do it as much as Carl is in the room. So I'm sure that Carl is antagonizing him, which is making it more difficult.
And Carl's not directly antagonizing you. He's just there in the room, passively antagonizing you, in the sense that he's on his little perch, and he's like, he's got like a little pouch that he's just rustling through, and it's like, but there's nothing in the pouch, but he's just rustling through it and talking to himself. And I mean, the pouch is like, you know, this big because he's an eye, right? Sort of ordeal. And he's just kind of talking to himself and singing to himself. Or you're in your house or your apartment, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you live alone? Do you have roommates? With you?
No, no, he doesn't.
Do you just
No,
have
he
like a little
doesn't.
studio apartment to yourself, like above,
Absolutely.
like above a coffee shop or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's above a
I
used
think
bookstore.
that's actually most likely where he. Oh no, I think he might actually have like a room above a pretty loud place, just
Mhm.
because
Mm.
he doesn't want. He wants to be someplace where he's not going to like draw attention to himself if he makes some noise.
Yeah.
and he's sure like they hear all sorts of weird shit. So, something like that. Maybe a bar, but I know a lot of bars tend to be more like, I imagine a bunch of them are a little bit more tavern-like, where it's like we've got like rooms for rent. But I don't think he wants to pick something where a lot of people will come through. So he has like a studio.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, in somewhere, right? Close to Meat Sticks, remember? Because Meat Sticks is where you
Yes.
get your street food.
Maybe industrial district.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine.
Definitely.
For sure. Yeah. And then Cain, as you're kind of going, you know where Mom lives, in the industrial dishes, and you pass up the little food stalls in the stands. You kind of feel like the hair on the back of your neck like stand out as you pass next to Meat Sticks. And it's very, very obvious to you because you got that badger sense and that the moon in you, essentially, or moons, because this place is two technically. One is always waxing and one is always waning. The owner of Meat Sticks is a lycanthrope.
Like a legit one, not like.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep, definitely is. In fact, he's one of the things that you would know about. There's a clan of werecats in Blackstone that come and go, and they're a huge family union. They all either run like they run like food carts. They run like fortune telling carts. They run like little jewelry shops. Like everything is like very traveler based, right? And they'll go out of the frontier, or they'll go to Rotheim on the trains and the ships, and they come in and out very often. And he's like a member of this band of werecats. And despite the fact that no one's had children for 5 years, there's always a shit ton of them around when it comes to this clan. Like, the guy who owns Meat Sticks probably has 8 with his first wife. So it's all just... And they're probably the most prevalent lycanthrope that's in Blackstone. Sort of thing. So yeah, you get those little heckles. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's he maybe walks the other side of the street from Meat Sticks, and it's kind of just this thing of like, man, today might be the day. Every day I gotta walk by this fucking place. He'll side eye, pull his coat up a little bit, just kind of shuffle a little bit faster. Badgers don't want to mess with cats.
Mess with cats. Like, and luckily the gaggle of children are not here, because sometimes they'll just surround you because they can. Like, sort of thing. But luckily you don't necessarily. It wasn't bring the brood to work day, sort of thing with the Meat Sticks.
All those kids with their hoops and sticks.
So many hoops and sticks.
Rotting their brains.
Yeah. Yep, so many hoops and sticks. So, do you go upstairs? Do you buzz in Amon? Like, how do you, like, how, like, because, I mean, he lives, like, across the street from this. So, like...
Yeah, I think, like, if he's gonna just see if Amon's door is unlocked, he's not buzzing. He's gonna
just
walk right in. Yeah.
As you walk in, a bag just like flies into your face. Just a little pouch, just right between the nose, and just hits you. There's nothing in it.
You're right. I should have knocked. You got trousers on? You do. All right. Come on. We gotta go.
Okay, great. Hi,
Tell him I
Cain.
don't have my pants on.
You don't have to look at it. You don't have to respond to him. He's just going to screech at you.
Yeah.
He's,
no.
he's
you're
just gonna.
Yeah. No. Your stinky furry friend is. I tone it out at this point. It's fine.
That makes one of us. What's going on?
A while no, Cipher just said we need to go back to old headquarters there, old hideout. So it's coming to fetch you. I'm on duty, so it's you and me. We're going. So I don't know, grab a book or two or whatever you need.
Oh, okay. You doing all right?
No, never. Yeah. Why you ask?
I don't know. You just you seem a little bit more on edge. You you kind of look like me, which is bad. Don't do that.
Getting to be that time of the month for me, you know.
Okay. Cool. Well, I will get my stuff together and head over. Am I the last one? Do I need to find somebody?
No. The phone tree. Actually, I don't know what a phone is. The contact line ends with me to you. Cipher said that they would deal with fetching everybody else. Although, if we happen to see Tressa along the way, we're gonna grab them as well.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I haven't eaten anything yet. You want some meat sticks? Place across the
I'm
way there.
good. I'm fine. If you got takeout, that's great. I had a big lunch.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, you can, if you want to head out ahead of me, you can. But if not, we can get some stuff. If you want some,
I can wait. I can wait for you. Yeah. You just I want make sure you get some food. Hey, speaking of books, I was you'd left one of yours open the other day, and I was flipping through it. You know that your little friend there is technically a lemur?
no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not know what I don't know what he is. Even now,
I mean, it
I'm
looks
not
a lot like
entirely
one.
sure.
Honestly.
Yeah.
What's a lemur?
But, the fun thing that I learned is that lemur actually shares the same root word with a type of vampiric ghost.
Oh.
Yeah, because their
Does
eyes, when
it?
people first saw them, they all saw them at night. They're like, God damn it! And yep.
That's Carl in a nutshell. Every time
I'm not a vampire or a ghost.
you look at him, it's like a jump scare. Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm actually a lemur.
So, all right. Well,
I tell you
go
what.
get your
Why
meat
don't
sticks.
you?
Yeah.
Unless you wanna stay and babysit Carl, I'm gonna get ready. And I just have the one room.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's real spacious. I can.
There is plumbing, by the way. There is plumbing in this city.
Dang. Fancy.
Yeah, and like mediocre levels of electricity, but no phones.
Man, you got a wall between your bed and your toilet. Man, you're living the high life.
It's the least that I could do to make sure that Carl doesn't splash weird liquids on me in my sleep.
No, I'll hang out with Carl for a minute so you can go get some meat sticks. That's fine. And some bonding time. He's neither a baby nor am I going to sit on him, but I don't mind waiting a minute.
You're a brave man. And Amon will immediately leave. He's not going to give Cain a chance to.
Cain is being left with Carl.
Cain is not getting a chance to say no after this.
As soon as the door closes, he just looks at Carl and goes, "You want a cigarette?"
I think whenever you look at Carl for a second, like his eyes kind of squint, and he smiles and smiles and smiles and smiles and smiles and just gets bigger and bigger and closer to his ears. After like a split second, his eyes change, and you've seen those eyes before, just a couple days ago. And here they're gone.
We need to take you to the vet.
Roisin, what are you doing? When you're about to get found by Cipher.
I am probably at the candy shop.
Okay. You're at the candy shop, being aptly fed, by the way. Because remember the last time you came in, they weren't quite the way that Sal made them last time, right? So she is very excited to show you the new and improved. So I think, Gilly, you come in a very awkward moment where Sal has put a chocolate in Roisin's mouth, and like her fingers are just like like that with the chocolate in it. Like,
my, what service there is here.
Oh, hello.
Why, hello there. I come in peace and in employment. We got a job.
Oh, all right. I have to go. Sorry.
no. And just like leans forward and just like wraps like her arms around your neck and just full body weight like into you, squishing like cheeks together sort of things. It's like, you can't take Roisin right now. I'm playing.
Cipher just raises a single eyebrow. Do I get a vibe from this person?
You get a vibe.
Well,
roll for
like
vibes. Roll for vibes.
I will roll for vibes.
Yeah.
Is it still investigate, or am I? Is it just?
Unless you can argue something else.
Really?
I don't think I can. I'm working on getting enough experience to get a point in insight, because I do think it does make sense for Cipher to have that.
For
I
sure.
just didn't have the
Just go ahead and do investigate, and it's a fortune roll, so we'll see.
I'm gonna use one of my rerolls because I have 2 rerolls.
Sweet, do it.
A 6.
Oh yeah, you're getting a vibe. And it's fucking weird. Like, I mean, first of all, it's a little gay, but that's not that weird, right?
I feel like that would be nothing.
That's
to
not that
Cipher.
weird. But like, sort of give her, like Sal, like a once over. And this might not be like the first time you've seen Sal, like, you know of this person, but there's this. She has like a cool tone, like almost purplish gray skin, which, you know, a lot of things like you'll see, like Drow would have, or Dwergar or something like that. Like if we're just looking into that little skin tone range, you know, like she lived underground for a while or something like that. But there's like this lack of blood flow or flush in her skin.
So, is the vibe I'm getting undead, or is the vibe I'm getting this is empty and something else is living here?
This is empty and something else is living here.
Okay. All right. I think that she just says to Sal, darling, it's a pleasure as always, and I am so sorry to steal her from you. But you know, we gotta keep this girl in glitter, and in order to do that,
I can glitter the girl.
I know, but we gotta have a budget for it, darling. And I think she kind of, she very, I think very deliberately does not step any closer to where Sal is clinging to Roisin. And I think that in this moment, like, Roisin can see that Cipher is treating this as a negotiation.
Okay.
And she says, how about I take her, but I have her bring you an extra little something special when she comes back.
Would you also buy an entire tray of lemon bars?
I think that can be arranged.
It is the equivalent of 1 coin.
Yeah.
What she wants to do the palette. Like, that is a lot of money, by the way. That's like $100 or at least. Like an entire, it's all of the lemon squares. Like,
All of them.
that exist. They've been sitting there for a while, and she wants them gone.
I'll tell you what. How about I put you in touch with a friend of mine who runs a bar and is looking for a better snack selection.
Go ahead and roll that negotiate for me real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
I have a point in that, I think.
Yeah, and these are fortune rolls, so the consequences aren't dire in these moments. You're not in a sticky situation.
It is definitely the most bisexual dessert. You are correct.
Lemon squares?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Derek.
Oh, Derek. Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Sorry, lemon
so-
bars, NASA t-shirts, that, like, it's clear indicators.
Yeah.
Yes,
With the powdered sugar on top. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, because I have a point in this, do I roll 2 or 1 still?
Are you pushing yourself?
Would I have if I use my prayer protection? Would it be the only time I can use it this?
You may
mission?
expend your special armor to protect another creature from harm to push yourself. When you gather information to work towards a arm to push yourself. Yeah, it's an extra dice, and like if you're using this ability, it's just an extra dice, and you don't take the stress because it's your ability.
But would
you
I
just-
be able to
yeah.
do it again, or is it just once per?
Yeah, it's just gonna be the one. It's your special. You're spending your special armor, so it's once per. Like when we enter into another session, you can use it.
Oh, so a session, not per like mission.
You're not in a mission right now.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of the
word.
word. I'm trying to think of the word. Section, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Okay, one of them was cost.
State of play.
I rolled the same with both, so it did not matter.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, that's a failure. I think like at this like Sal like machine, you just feel Sal hold a little bit tighter and sort of tucks their head so that they're facing away from Cipher, so they can just talk into your ear as quietly as possible for you just to hear. I don't like that one. I think she wants you for herself.
No, not Cipher. We just have a job to do. I promise we'll come back soon.
I will walk you to the theater, and then I will leave you there. Okay, I'm gonna walk with you.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You've never actually told this thing that your hideout's at a theater?
No.
Cipher, you don't know what Roshina's told this thing. And you don't know if she said it before.
No,
or
but
not.
I'm deeply fucking unsettled, let me
Yes,
tell you.
as you should. And we will. What time is it? Okay, we will convene. With the group of everyone. Well, unless anything else going on in this little scenario. The walk for both of our walkers, by the way. Like these two walk our two little groups. Is there any last moment before we switch gears into the next scene before break?
Is there a point at which we run into the others before we get to the theater?
Oh, absolutely. Y'all could just in the middle, right there, except for poor Tressa, who is already there, like having problems.
I think Roisin, when we run into everyone, is really, really overly cheerful.
Yeah, it's just so. Amon, have you gotten Carl's like vaccinations in there? Because I think he might be. He does a weird thing with his eyes. Look, it's Cipher and Roisin and +1.
Hi, lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sal goes and just grabs Carl.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I go
walk away
over to Amon and say very quietly, there's something real fucking unsettling about that. And I don't say that person, I say that.
Well, that's walking off with Carl.
I don't see a problem. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest
here's
with
your
you.
chance. Let it go.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm just going to, and Roisin is going to make a beeline to the theater.
Does everybody
vibes aren't
have
any
good
better.
energy today? What's going on?
Carl's
think-
like,
Cipher is completely ignoring this new love affair between Sal and Carl.
So it's a power
and is-
couple in the making.
Yeah, exactly. Just making like very direct eye contact with Amon and Cain, just like,
I don't want a sister. Come get me.
Aww. Look at him playing. So wonderful.
Ah,
My
I
little
don't
boy's
like
all
it.
grown up.
Don't like it. It's not. It doesn't. It's too yellow, and like pushes it away. As it just like scampers down, and you see like Sal just be like, oh, okay, bye, little guy. And Carl skitters. Bye, Roisin. I'll see you when you're done with your job. Looks at Cipher. Walks away. Literally
Okay,
fucking
let's-
does that.
Okay,
I think-
let's get inside. Let's get inside quickly.
I
Like,
think
Amon,
that
like,
Cipher
runs to
just
the
looks at
door,
Roisin
pulls it
if
open,
Roisin
like,
is, yeah.
No, Roisin, as soon as she was like, Sal was not beside Roisin anymore, Roisin like went really, really quickly to the theater.
Not any better in here.
I'm
It's
sorry,
you're
just-
pissing
not
off
the
everybody
air is
lately.
so heavy and thick with tension inside of the back room of the theater.
Like we're
I
not
think
looking at each other. Like this is not.
Cipher just gives the, oh, honey.
Smells like trauma in here.
Smells like trauma everywhere.
Fair.
As soon as everyone is inside, Amon closes the door and is like, okay, what the hell is going on today?
I think I'm going to do a little decorating in here while you all talk. Yes. And she just like
I thought
starts
we had to
cleaning
talk to
something
Corin
up.
about something.
Well, there's some eggs that Corin would like us to get, some kaju eggs, I believe, that will be coming in. I anticipate this being a little more delicate than some of our previous jobs, what with the cargo in question. Aside from everybody being real fucking weird today, I do want to say that. No, you know what? I don't want to say that. Never mind.
No. Go ahead. This is Corin. Go ahead. Say it. It's Roxanne. We all want to hear what's on your mind, Cipher. Say it.
Historically, that has not been the case. I'm just saying.
I want to hear what's on your mind. I'm so nosy right now. I need something. Please. tell me.
Everyone's being real fucking weird and associated with real fucking weird people, and that's all I gotta say about that.
It's Blackstone.
I mean, more
Okay,
so than
but
normal.
there's-
You think that's
Yeah.
weird? Try going across the ocean where there's like, I don't know,
Listen,
literal
don't-
kaiju just wandering the earth.
Don't
and,
get your horn in a
everyone lives
twist,
underground.
all right? All I'm saying is we need to be. I would like everybody to chill for like 5 seconds. All right.
I'm chill. Who's not chill?
That
I'm
is the
fine.
Y'all not
honest
chill?
truth.
Or the
All
rest
of
of you
you,
not
all
chill?
of you, the lies coming out of your mouth right now. Just hush your faces, unless you have something to tell me about kaiju eggs. All right.
Right. I have so much to tell you about kaiju eggs. So Betsy, I don't know if you guys know Betsy. Do y'all know Betsy?
I do not.
So Betsy is the name of a flail snail kaiju that lives on Rothheim. She a big girl. And nobody bothers her. Like other kaiju don't bother her. They're all very territorial because Betsy has her own spot there on the continent that she just wanders and does this thing where like eats everything in her wake, but then her slime trail like makes everything just grow back, and people like to harvest that stuff. Anyway, Betsy laid eggs. She's never done that before. Don't know if they're fertilized, because it's not like there's another snail out there. So, but I am on good authority that there's a boat coming in on the coast and then a train coming to Blackstone that will have these eggs. And I think that is a really good opportunity for us.
Setting aside the moral implications of stealing the potential children of a large creature with the ability to hold a grudge,
They're already stolen from her. They're on a boat right now.
Oh well, that's much better then.
Yeah, we're not stealing them from the snail. We're stealing them from the people that are transporting her.
I really like the ways in which you make us try to feel like we have the moral high ground.
Wait. You wanted you stop. You're so cute. You wanted to have a moral high ground?
No, I didn't say I wanted to.
You thought you were gonna become thieves? Without
Honey, I didn't say I wanted to. I said it sure seems like you're making us try to feel like we would. I don't care.
I do want you to feel better about yourselves all the time, because you're just so precious to me, all of you. But yeah, there's a train coming into town. With
Okay,
snail
so
eggs.
it's a train robbery?
It's trainized.
Do we
So
have a
something-
buyer, or is this purely speculative?
We could have a buyer.
But we don't.
I could procure us a buyer that you don't have to worry about. There are. This is the shadiest place in all of Yggdrasil. I will find you a buyer. That's
What kind of
literally
coin?
my job.
What kind of coin are we looking at? She's also while she's doing she's not she's turned away.
Oh yeah, there's no eye contact right
Yeah.
now. The tension. I can
Cain raises
convince-
his hand.
That is. Y'all are all being so cute today. Yes, Cain, go ahead.
Sorry, you seem rude today, so just trying to avoid that. This book that I stole or borrowed or
Okay.
whatever the verb is from Amon that I learned about lemurs and stuff from also has a page on snails, and it says that they are hermaphroditic. So it is very possible that them eggs is snails and such.
Well, if they are snails in them, probably go for a little bit more.
You sure you don't want a pet?
You don't want a pet. Take it from me. You don't want a pet.
Have you seen a normal flail snail before? They're actually quite kind. They're docile creatures as long as you don't throw magic at them.
You don't
Now,
gotta sell me
imagine
on
that
it.
the size of a mountain.
I'm just saying, it might be nice for you to have a live-in friend.
Tressa lives here.
Uh-huh.
Winces.
And I think he's let his feelings known that we are quite full here.
Okay, wait, you two? Two?
What? What are you
Nothing.
implying? What are-
Everybody's being weird today.
This is what I'm saying.
You're not exempt. You just asked whether or not we wanted to hear what you wanted to say, Cipher. You never ask us. You just tell us.
Your job is talking, and everything you say is pissing everybody off lately. It is weird.
Oh, I'm not saying you're bad at your job. You're
No, not implying
It
that. I'm just saying,
certainly
like,
seems-
the energy's off.
Again, I think for the second time in a week, Cipher just stops talking and goes to sit down and folds her arms.
Cain,
I
are you
really
still? Are you still like you? Like, is it just me? Am I the only one who's still me today?
I don't know what's going on. I'm just straightening up a little before I do a little decorating for the
You're doing a really
season.
great job, Roisin. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Always, yes.
Listen, I'm
Favorite
not weird because
color,
I
my
want to
favorite
buy
color's
meat from
green.
cats, okay? That's not a weird thing.
Well, I didn't think there was anything weird about it until you said that just now.
Okay?
Are you racist against cats?
It's not a no, it ain't about that. It's just it's a predator prey thing, and also there's a weird sort of like social hierarchy concept that comes into it, and I just ain't ready to engage in that right now.
But I'm the weird one.
Oh, it's a
okay. So none of you are weird.
it's
okay,
a like
we're all
time of the
here.
month thing.
It's a
We're
sliding
going
scale.
we're going to find some snails, and
We're gonna go kill some folk on a train, get some snail eggs. This also says that they lay thousands at a time. So lots of pets, potential pets. And we're gonna make some money.
Yeah, money.
I thought killing people was the like plan B.
Well,
You don't have to kill people to get the snail eggs. I'm pointing it out. The snail, like this, you don't have to kill anyone to get the snail eggs. I mean, if somebody tries to kill you first, you should kill them in return.
well,
But
as we know, the unfortunate antlions came across some tainted whiskey, and that is how they perished during our last mission.
is that how they perish? Really?
Mm.
Wow. I thought. You know what? Never mind. We could just ask.
imagine
really
the entire
nicely.
room just looks at Roisin in that moment. Just like with a moment of like, bless this girl's heart. Like in
We
the
were
most
there.
accurate way. You were
You saw
there.
their heads explode.
Where is Elijah while all of this is happening?
He's not in the room. He's probably in the attic.
Cool.
You know, we could
Listen.
just ask really nicely for the snail eggs.
Let's call that plan like V.
All I know
I like
is
P for poor decisions.
I just
Oh.
let's not be discriminatory towards any of the little letters of the alphabet. We got lots of options, and if we run out of those, we can start numbering them.
and then you
Hmm.
can start celestial numbers and alphas and omegas after that.
Sure.
Yep. You don't want to go do a train heist then?
Yes, because this is really weird in here right now. So let's
It's
just go.
I think
That's what I said.
Love train.
This sounds like a great time for us to take a break.
Stick around, folks. We'll be back in about 10 to 15. We here at Sword and Key headquarters have to feed horses right around this time of the evening, so bear with us while we deal with them.
Not boring.
And yeah. Yeah, please stick around, enjoy our ad reel. Please feel free to use any of our discount codes for our wonderful affiliates. And if you have a couple extra bucks sitting around, please consider donating to World Central Kitchen and impacting our game. And also, check out our application, which is open right now for 7 games. We have a casting call open right now, 7 games, all playing to benefit Project Hope. in December. That application closes in less than a week. It is available on our beacons, all of our socials, and should be found in chat as well. We'll be back. Stick around.
We're back.
Hey, what's up? We're back. Hero Queer playing some Nightmares on the Frontier. Oh, I'm very proud of myself on that one. Cool. Yeah, let's get to it. We are now entering into the gather information stage of Blades in the Dark. Y'all have a score that y'all are looking into, and y'all need to get some information on this score to see how well your mission goes when y'all decide to have it. As a reminder, everyone gets a chance to use a skill in a scene to how do you get information about these snail legs on a train. Yeah. I'm gonna open up my cheat sheet so I can just be sure that I do this right. If I don't do it right, who cares? It's our game. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Who would like to go first? Ooh, not everyone at once. Let's go, Amon. Let's do it.
Okay. I think Amon is going to start off by checking to see what sort of equipment we're going to need in order to safely transport the eggs.
Oh, from the train to the...
To whatever our
Okay.
transportation is.
Mm-hmm.
I think his concern is going to be whether or not there are any conditions that might like cause the eggs to spoil or maybe to hatch prematurely or anything like that. So he's mostly just trying to figure out like, hey, how do we make sure that the eggs stay eggs as long as possible?
Okay, cool. That's so you're looking at the health of or gestation of the cargo itself.
Yes.
Cool. And how are you going to be doing that?
That is actually going to be the hard part because Amon has no idea. He doesn't even know who to ask about like the biology of snail eggs.
There is a library.
It will be the
One
library,
second.
most likely.
1 second. My husband was meowing at the cat. Continue.
Library sounds like a great idea, actually.
Yeah, there is a library. So,
Cool.
yeah, what skill would you like to use for this? How does this go?
It sounds an awful lot like investigate to me.
It does, doesn't it? Let's get an archaeologist here. You got 2 in investigate too, so that's really
I
good.
do.
As you go to the Blackstone Grand Library.
Does Amon know any of the librarians here? Because this is probably one of the places that he actually spends a little bit of time.
You can know a librarian here. Who's on your let's see if there's anyone in your contacts list already that could possibly be a librarian that's not your direct enemy, Alistair, the city clerk. You do there is an archivist by the name Elise on your sheet. So you do in fact probably know Elise, the archivist that works at the library.
Okay.
Which you have a neutral relationship with, so. And burrower is our term for halfling type people. So, here. You don't have to be one, but it does compromise mostly of halflings. But she's kind of thing. I'm assuming it's a she because her name is Elise. I did not come up with these names. Alright, yeah. Elise is there working in the archives.
Hey!
Good. Oh, hi there. You're the guy with the weird monkey.
Yes. That would be me, yes.
Uh-huh. What can I help you with today?
I was curious. I'd heard someone. I'm trying to work on some sort of like behavioral treatments for him.
For your weird
And,
monkey.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know there's no pets allowed in the library, right? Unless they're a service animal.
He does provide services, and
Do
I
you have his
am.
paperwork?
I will
The
take
ACA
a
does not
look.
exist here. What services he provide you?
He it's the funniest thing actually. He tends to, for some inexplicable reason, he's good at like pointing out words that I have said before, which is not necessarily incredibly helpful most of the time. But you know, if I am looking at certain things,
I can hear
and I
you.
want to make sure that I'm, you know, proofreading and
Time out. Are you telling me this weird monkey can read?
yes.
And you can't? You have a disability that makes the monkey read better than you?
No, not quite. Not
Do you
quite.
have do you have one of those things where the B's all look like D's and P's?
Yes.
I had a sister that had that, but she didn't have a
Yes.
monkey read for her. But you know what?
Well, okay.
I'm not.
It's not so much that I can't read. It's just that sometimes, you know, if I stare at the words too long, some of the letters, if they aren't very specifically written, it just, you know, some of the letters kind of blend together, and that's not something that he worries about. So it's just kind of to make sure that I am reading the stuff the way that I think I'm reading it on the page. It saves time. I don't have to go back and forth and reread it 2, 3, 4
Weird
times.
monkey is your
You
service
understand?
animal that helps you read. Okay, you know there are strange things in these worlds, but yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just last time he did pee on a child. Could you has he learned better mannerisms? Has he been trained?
Okay, and so that's part of the situation. I was kind of looking to. I've heard that sometimes animals will act out a little bit if you are not feeding them the right diet.
I'm gonna pee on her head if she stops calling me a monkey.
He's also not
We've
really a
established
monkey
that
per se.
I'm a lemur. That fuzzy guy.
Monkey's not quite the right term.
I'm a vampire.
I think lemur might be the one. I've used the word lemur recently with him, and he seems to be responding better to that word. Yeah, which, you know, he can read.
Don't
he
those
probably
have
knows
rings
what
on
he
their tails?
He's a very
I'm not a biologist.
special.
I'm not a zoologist or a monster or cryptozoologist or anything. What can I help you? The monkey is fine. I mean, the lemur is fine. But if he does pee on anything or anyone,
I'm going
he
to.
has to be banned afterwards.
I understand
so what can I help you with?
So I was hoping to do a little bit of research on snail eggs. Weirdly enough, I heard that they might have some really beneficial effects on certain animal diets, and so I just wanted to read up on them. You know, some stuff about their life cycles and, you know, environments that they're in, and, you know, how you transport that stuff and make sure that it's you know, best acquired. So that
You're
I
gonna
could
want to
figure out.
go to the second floor, section 3A for snail biologies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and if good luck. If
Thank
you
you, I
need
need it.
anything, let me know. You look
Uh,
like you could use something, like a drink, maybe.
He does not like it when I drink, believe it or not.
Oh.
He
Hold up. It gives you commands?
No.
Ooh.
It's just, have you ever, like, I don't know. Have you ever, like, done a
The
thing and, like,
concern
your
on her
pet,
face.
like, looks at you funny?
Are you being held captive? Are you okay? Blink twice.
I'm gonna go. And Amon is gonna go upstairs. Before he accidentally answers a question and puts this woman's life in danger.
I'm
And
gonna
he'll
take I'm gonna take those girls' eyeballs and I'm gonna stick them in places that she doesn't want them to be stuck. I might even stick them on you.
Carl,
Wouldn't you like an extra set of eyeballs?
leave me the fuck alone. I am not doing this today, Carl. I am not. This is a quiet place.
Day. You don't have a choice. I'll whisper it.
Carl.
She called me a monkey over and over again. I'm not a monkey. I'm not a lemur either. But that's the form I take, so that would be more correct. I didn't actually know that was the form I take until your hairy friend told me. I just saw the picture in a book and I was like, yeah, that thing's ugly.
And you picked the ugliest thing you saw, huh?
The second ugliest thing I saw, because you were also in the room. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
What an asshole, Carl. What are you...
Amon does his best to track down any books that might have anything even vaguely to do with snails and or flail snails.
Make a roll, bud.
And or transporting the likes thereof.
Make
Please, if I have to deal with Carl, please let this be good.
a roll.
Carl!
Carl! What did Carl do?
That's a 1 and a 3. Oh, I hate Carl so much.
I mean, you're fine. Does Ark have any rerolls?
I do.
Ark has rerolls. Ava confirms. Please give it a try, bud.
Okay. Oh God. One of them is a 6.
Beautiful. That is an exceptional details, complete information, follow-ups reveal related information more than expected. You find not only like a flail snail biology book, you find a series of essays specifically on Betsy. That has been documented by somebody who traveled. There is on Rothheim, there is a nomadic lycanthrope tribe that legitimately just follows her and like gathers her goop that is and uses it as to make potions and stuff like that. And there is a tribe that follows her, and a man of science or a person of science had joined in, like anthropologically was like, I'm gonna get into this culture, and you have like a publication of essays just on Betsy doing that. And this is Betsy's first that you know of, because we have no idea how long the kaiju have just been around. Longer than any of you been alive. Maybe longer than the angels. Who knows? This is the first recorded, just like Corin said, Betsy's never really recorded having laid eggs before. So there might not be anything on the gestation of her eggs, but there is tons of books on flail snails, right? And their gestation and things like that. And as far as those things go, warm, moist, dark environments is where they thrive. Which is interesting because Betsy's fairly north. You get 2 follow-up questions.
Okay. I guess one question would be, I'm gonna not look at the chat while I think.
Chat's having a
Cover
moment.
that real quick. Oh my god, so many moments. Are there ways to slow the gestation of the eggs?
Ooh. Freezing them. Or just getting them incredibly cold. Which is, she lives in a pretty cold environment, so she lives not necessarily Arctic Circle level cold, but maybe like Canada cold, at least Pacific Northwest Canada cold.
Okay. Cool. And I guess the other question might be, the other question, what's another good question to ask? I think Amon would also be curious as to how to tell whether or not the eggs are getting close to hatching. Because I think that would be another
They are
concern.
translucent, so you would actually be able to see the development.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is, I think that's 2. Yeah.
Will
That's
I
plenty
be
of
able
info.
to eat the eggs when we get them?
Carl, you under no
Snails have eyes.
circumstances.
I would love to have a kaiju snail
You
eyes
cannot.
in my arsenal.
You cannot eat any
Says
of
who?
these eggs.
Says who? Like, if there's like 12 of them, are they gonna miss it if there's only 11 or 10?
Every one of those eggs is more money in my pocket. Every coin that's in my pocket is another purchase I can make. Another purchase that I can make is another opportunity for you to make my life a living hell.
Capitalism is weird, my guy. And we're gonna, on that note, switch to the next person who would like to go. Who would like to go next?
I've got like 3 ways I could do this, but I wanted to ask, Gilly, do you have something specific for Cipher?
So that's really funny because I was actually gonna wait to see what you did to kind of decide what I did.
Okay, so let me lay mine out there, because especially looking at like contacts, not necessarily like friend or enemy, but just who's on my list here. I've got Gregor, who's a dwarven military officer. If I'm remembering right, dwarves often are like associated also not only like the military side of it, but also a lot of them are engineers, might have connections to the railway in the first place. And then the military officer might have like some know-how on what's coming in here. I also have Barbed Vine, great name, who's a Wilder gang leader. If the train is coming in from like Wilder territory, which it might not necessarily, they might be somebody to go to, but that's kind of my maybe. And then my probably going in order, my third one would be Shifra, who's a burrower, who's also a jailbird. Maybe just see if there's like underground contact and anything that might be known about the train coming in. But I'm ranking them in that sense. But if I'm going to talk to like a military officer, that might be a Cipher, being a good talker, might be a good person for that.
There is, I will say, it's not coming from Wilder territory. Wilders
Okay.
tend to spend a lot of time on the frontier, even.
Right.
They have they tend to run like live on oases that aren't blighted out there.
And this would be coming in from the complete opposite end.
Yes, so it's
Yeah.
coming from Daedalus. Let me look
Okay.
at which is a dwarven city. It's probably where you grew up, brother.
So
yeah.
Gregor is probably who I'm leaning towards, because like going with stereotypical like fantasy dwarf culture, everybody's somebody's cousin. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So yeah, not
are
a big
you this
talker.
guy's cousin?
I mean, like, you get far enough into that family tree, it ends up.
You were just
circling back around.
discussing that Henry VIII is my 16th great grandfather.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
just saying.
Val could be like 7 millionth in line for the throne.
It was
Yeah.
also a bastard, so no.
But being in line is still in line. That's all that really matters. But yeah, if you didn't have anything for Cipher, Cipher is more than welcome. Come do some talking in that sense.
I would be happy to do some talking. I don't know how this works. If because the thought that I had for Cipher was she would want to find out. I mean, yes, I am tempted. The chaos in Cipher is tempted to be like, what if we release these into the wilderness? Is there like a flail snail refuge that we can release them into? But that's just me talking. So I think finding out if
I have
there
actually
is
accounted for that, just saying.
I mean, ooh, don't tempt me. But I do think finding out who is gonna be there, and how. Yeah, I'm happy to go talk. I can talk.
So, real quick, do you want to know who's also on the train coming into the city?
I mean, probably. I think someone should find that out. I don't know that it needs to be me, but I think that it is a thing that we should know.
There could be passenger list. There was the manifest as well, so it's not just gonna be the snails that are on there, but there are options, to find out.
If I go and help Cain, can I also try and find a manifest?
Yeah. So it all kind of depends on. Yes, because one of you would Cain can make the roll, and you could take the stress to help. And that would work out, and then you would make your own roll for your other thing. Yeah,
I'll do that.
But yeah, you can go with Cain for sure.
So, Sat, what I'm thinking is, we're gonna go have a chat and see if we can have an audience with my cousin, multiple times removed, Gregor, on
Gregor,
my daddy's
my
side.
largest son.
Yeah. On my daddy's side. I'm hoping that you, as a person of, I don't mean the quotations offensively, but faith, we can have a sort of subterfuge and say like, oh, the railway is cursed, and you can come in and maybe get a look, see what else is going on under the hood of that there.
You want me to lie to your cousin?
Fuck, I do.
I mean, I'm not. It's no objection. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
But to be clear, you did also tell me today that I was pissing everybody off. So I'm
hoping this can be a reset. Like that was a statement of fact. It was not a statement of judgment.
That's very kind
of you. So I'm hoping that law of averages, we can get you out of this funk. But yeah, no, he went and joined the service. So I mean, fuck him. I mean,
well, anything I should know in particular about this dear little Greg?
One, don't call him Greg.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But he's I mean, as far as I can remember, as far as our dwarven holidays have been, real stickler for the rules, teens a bit superstitious, and real pain in the ass. So
superstitious. All right, I can work with that.
All dwarves are to a certain degree, right? You got to have when you're engaging that much risky endeavors, whether it be digging, engineering, adventure. I mean, just anything that comes naturally to dwarven culture. You got to have your bits of luck that you carry with you, and there's always the antithesis to that.
Sure. And I think Cipher picks up like her most gaudy, most bedazzled by Roisin, like like it's not even like I think it's just like I'm trying to think of what she would have to denote. Yeah, it's not like a vestment though. I think it's like a choker or something that is like it doesn't probably show specifically who she's affiliated with, but it does show that there is like a vague inference that she is in touch with the divine in some way.
Could it be like a beaded kind of choker with like a divine crystal in the middle?
Yeah, something that shows that like it's kind of like the cool priests that wear like the short sleeves and like the
Right.
you know.
Yeah, they've got the priest collar, but it's a short sleeve button up, so you know that they're cool to talk to.
They're hip with the kids, you know.
Yeah. You know who was the first rebel rock star?
Not. Anyway.
You have some bedazzled vestments.
I do.
Are these vestments from your time when you served your ancestor, or?
I think they are, but I think they were deliberate, like, subterfuge from when I served my ancestor. Like,
Gotcha.
they were used in disguising myself while working.
Gotcha. So it's a leotard? No. Sorry.
Like,
With the
I
Cain?
mean, sure.
Do you have a superhero outfit that we don't know about? Like, or are you a ninja? Like,
who is the ninja here?
Who is the ninja here? So you have some bedazzled vestments, and the two of you are gonna go talk to Gregor. And so Cain, I would assume that you know where Gregor drinks. Because, approaching him at work is probably not what you want to do. Going to his house is not what you want to do. Calling him up to meet is a little suspicious. But if you run
I want
into
to catch him when
drinking,
he's vulnerable. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you run into him drinking, then luckily not at the Plentiful Spoon. Like,
yeah, because we've got to check we got to go through the checklist and see if Cipher has been banned.
Cypher's been banned from there. No, it's probably at a probably actually where a lot of dwarves go. Which is, we'll just call it the Sledgehammer because why not? You probably even frequented this place yourself before.
Yeah. It's where you go to get hammered.
It's where you go to get hammered. And very specifically, they do specialize in dwarven ale, and alcohols and bourbons and stuff like that because you have a higher constitution for this stuff. So you gotta make sure if you're drinking, you gotta have the good shit. And Gregor's there. He's actually playing cards with a group of people, mostly dwarves, but there are some tall folk there as well. There's those two lizard girls from before, like still touring. Like,
see you in the side.
Yeah,
I love the lizard girls.
There's lizard girls there. Sort of thing. They don't they're a little hammered, so they don't recognize you, but you recognize them.
I love them. Cipher is fine with them, but I love them.
Yeah. Gregor notices you. Ugh, Calamity.
Big G.
Haven't seen. Oh, don't call me that.
You got it. Yeah, no, it's been
That's
a handful of moons for sure.
no,
Yeah.
one of my rants call me that. You're my cousin.
Yeah, I know. Family gatherings is tough to get to these days. Hey, how's work? How's business going? Anyway, so there's a train coming
Oh,
into town.
There's always trains coming into town.
Sure is. You're right on top of
Double
things as
C.
usual. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is my friend Sai. Say hi to Sai.
Sigh.
That was part of it.
Hello. I bless you.
I didn't sneeze.
No, you did not.
I burped.
Hey, better out than in. Size of the faithful, as it were, and yeah.
Who you
Ah.
faithful to?
I have had a vision.
A vision.
Well, I sometimes get these feelings, when you are in tune with the divine. Sometimes you just get a sense about these things, and I said to myself when I woke up this morning, oh my goodness, there's someone that I need to speak with, and I mentioned it to Cain, and I described you exactly, and he said, well, that's my cousin, and I said, wow, what a coincidence.
Are you sure it wasn't Leger, my twin brother?
Oh, I am certain.
100%. Talking about you.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Gregor and Leger.
got a bit of a concern about a train that's coming into town, carrying some, well, spiritually unsettling cargo. And, yeah, so I was hoping that, we could do you and the city of Blackstone, honestly, a service. And, well, seeing what we can do.
I didn't realize you were patriotic.
I mean, well, a dwarf's home is where they hang their pickaxe. So, you
never owned a pickaxe.
yeah, that's true. Metaphorical one though. So
I don't think I've ever seen you in a mine.
you have not. That is true. That is
To
true.
be fair, I've never been in a mine either.
Also true.
Who wants to
All
go in those things? They're wet.
My
I don't like wet caverns.
My child.
Well,
I
haven't
think
seen you
Cipher
the
at this
other
point is
I am
establishments.
115
legitimately
years old.
biting her lip. I need to know if you know anything about this train that can help us determine what spiritual disturbance it is going to cause.
The train? Is the train haunted? Please don't
Could
tell me
be.
the train's haunted. I've
Hey,
never.
it might be. I think what we're looking for is,
This
who's
man
on board.
is so
Any concerning individuals that might be aboard that train.
Any cargo?
Any
might-
important cargo. It's got some heady energy that's heading right for us.
If you could reassure us by letting us know how much and what kind of security they'll be using to ensure the safety of the cargo.
While you're at it, here's another drink.
Oh. This is a time that one of you should make a roll.
Okay. I would like to make a case for manipulate.
Is Cipher gonna do the roll or is Cain gonna do the roll?
I don't
I
know.
also have, I have one to manipulate as well.
I have 2 in manipulate.
Y'all
Okay,
could
I
also
would-
do a group manipulate between the two of you.
We can do it. Yeah, let's both do it.
That is some
Okay.
of the so the way that group rolls, like you lead a group action, is y'all pick the skill. One of you leads the action. If there are any failures, you take the highest of the roll.
Mhm.
If there are any failures, the group leader will take a stress for each failure.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So
Well,
who's leading?
I will let Cipher lead
Okay.
with the 2 since I won it.
So I'm rolling 2 dice. Yes.
Yes. Okay. And Cain is rolling 1.
Oh, I can use my thing to push myself, right? And it will reset next session.
Didn't you use it already though?
No, I ended up not because it was just. Oh, I think. Wait, did
You
I
did use it.
I did because I rolled
You
2
did
threes.
use it,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
I
and
did.
you're not protecting anyone.
No, I'm
Like, you're
protecting
gathering
myself
information
from drama.
Yeah. Well, there is a gather
Alright.
information thing on this one as well. So
Okay. Anyway, I'm rolling 2 dice. Is what I'm doing.
okay, Cain's got 1.
Okay. I rolled a 4 and a 5, so I'll take the
For
5.
partial success, what do you
5
got,
is good.
Cain?
I rolled a 4. I am gonna push
Okay.
myself and just see if that's any better. Nah, it was only a 2, so I'll take the
Okay.
4.
All right, so just remember, if you push yourself, you got to mark the stress.
Yes, mark 2 stress.
Cool. Thank you. All right. I mean, a 5 is still a pretty standard effect. You get some really good information about that, and you get a follow-up question to it. So the information that you get from Gregor is that this is there are some fairly he doesn't know anything about like religious superstitions, but there's this one guy that's gonna be on there. He's coming to pitch his science over to the council. His name is Ivan, and he's got this thing that he's been wanting to do, because you know how like people can use like copper to send little magic messages to each other.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to make these things, like put copper wires everywhere in the sky on poles, so that people can send messages long distance.
Nice.
He calls it Ivan code.
My goodness.
I see Ava nodding. Like, yeah. I think his last name's Morse. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Ivan Morse. Yeah. So he's like an important, like that's what I've been hearing, and he's definitely hired some extra detail for as escorts when he gets off. He's a big deal across the water.
My goodness. Well,
You
that
get follow-up.
does-
Yeah.
You should follow up, Cain, because you're.
What I was going to ask is, so he has the extra detail. I was curious what the detail is on the train.
What detail do you want about the train? Sorry.
Like what contingent of like he's a military officer. Gregor is the military defending the train? Is it just like hired folks? Is it just
it's just
train
hired
conductor?
folks. Yeah, there's no military that is like it's they have private security.
Okay.
On the
So
train.
standard private security, except
Standard private
Ivan
security.
might have a little bit
A little
more.
extra once he lands. Yeah.
Okay, once he lands. Okay. Well, Gregor, I really appreciate your time. I think that we can. I mean, I'm hoping. Sahir is going to do their very best to rid the train and its tracks of the evil spirits. I ain't promising nothing, but the war we fight is an ephemeral one, is it not? And
Ephemeral
something.
and endless.
Mhm.
Ephemeral and endless.
Yeah. Okay. Well, your beard looks nice. And
Thanks.
I'll
I got a new oil. I could recommend it to you. You've grayed, like you're younger than me. When that happened, those white streaks in your face? When that happened?
it's the stress.
The wisdom.
Why are you
Yeah.
stressed? I thought
Well,
you've been
you see,
visiting the Grand Oak. You can't be stressed visiting that place.
Well, that kind of leads to the other, if you know what I mean. But I'm also, you have to remember, I'm all age a lot faster than you do. You're well over 100. I'm only, only Daddy was part of the clan. Well, no, that sounds terrible to say with that accent. Jesus.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna back up that one. Fuck's sake, really ruining that word. Well, my daddy was a
Wow.
dwarf. Mom, on the other hand, she was, human, so
We're all dying.
fuck.
Well, I do think that now that I can see your aura in person, I do think that I see wisdom in your future and prosperity and
Do you see a
and
divorce?
I think Cipher holds up her hand to Gregor's forehead and says, "The ways are mysterious, but you will persevere."
With that, we're gonna cut to the next person or people who would like to do something. I will say, because y'all both did make a roll, that is essentially gonna like your both of your gathering information turns.
Okay, that's fine.
Into that, yeah. So either Roisin or Tressa, or if y'all want to do the same thing and do something together, go right ahead. What are either of y'all have some ideas on how y'all want to learn about this train?
I'm not really sure. I know Roisin goes to her tree for everything.
Just goes ask God.
Well, she's a little stressed right now, so I think she's going to take a minute and like
Yeah.
look at that rock because it reminds her of her happy place, which is, the bar full of monsters.
Okay. She's gonna hang out with her rock.
Yeah, and then maybe that's what she'll go under the tree and like look at her rock because she's kind of stressed, the weirdness going on. And now they have to, find
Mm-hmm.
snail eggs on a train. She's worried they might hatch. There's a giant snail invasion. And maybe, is it? Maybe Betsy will come on land and there's like giant snails everywhere and she doesn't know
Well,
what to feed the snails.
Betsy's already on land. She's just on a
Okay.
different continent. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
she might walk
she's
over.
across an ocean.
But she might walk over
Yeah.
and Roisin
She
doesn't
might
know
just
what to
sprout
feed
legs and
snails.
swim. We don't know what a kaiju snail does.
No.
So are you gonna go ask some supernatural forces,
Yeah.
some clairvoyance about the situation?
Yes.
Okay. Cause why not? Why not? That's what you do. And you're just gonna go to your tree. All the leaves are green, by the way, on your tree.
Yeah, that gets like a double take because I remember them turning color for a little bit.
Yeah, for a hot second, but they're all green today. Okay, let's see. Do you have any certain abilities?
I have witch sight.
Yeah. Gather information about the supernatural. You're not necessarily getting anything about the supernatural here.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't say that the kaiju are actually a very natural thing.
Okay.
They're just part of just part of the natural order of this constant state of Ragnarok that y'all seem to be in on the planet. So I wouldn't say that would work. I wouldn't even say that. Let's invoke. You can cast a spell to manipulate supernatural forces using arcane energy. You beckon a nearby supernatural entity to attempt to influence it. You can't be supernaturally influenced by the entity you summon. Yeah, that wouldn't either work.
No.
But I mean, you can still just like cast magic to reach into the void, or not the void, but into like the veil, essentially. If you would like to do something, yeah.
Yeah, just kind of
augury, essentially.
Yeah, basically that.
Mm-hmm.
That would it be mine or spirit?
I would say it would be just a cast roll in general.
Okay.
It would just be a cast roll, and you're not necessarily casting a spell, but we're just going to use cast for you to basically connect to this. So I'm not going to go through the stress factors of like casting a spell, because you've got this tree here as like clearly a spiritual point. like an arcane supernatural thing for you that you've done. So yeah, go ahead and roll. We'll say it's cast, and then we'll see what kind of question you want to ask. You can always
Okay.
push yourself to get an extra dice if you want to do that, or take a bargain again. Or I don't know if you also have extra dice within your pool that's in that people have donated.
I don't think anybody's taken a bargain for a while, so I'll do that.
You just all right. Go ahead and roll me just for real quick reasons. No reason whatsoever. Just roll me a d6 real quick.
I got a 4.
4. Okay, cool. You reach into the veil, looking for some insights and stuff like this, and you're a little nervous at first, right? Because you don't want to run into that thing that you read that sultry voice that seemed to just that wanted to talk to Sal. You reach into it, and that's not what you find. What you find is, I wouldn't say like it's a little bit colder, but not the type of cold that hurts you. It's a type of cold that soothes a burn. Oh. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Roisin. And nice to meet you. I don't know who you are.
Makes 2 of us. Could I help you with something?
Yes, we are. I have to go find some flail snail eggs on a train, and I'm not really sure where to go with this.
So you just reach into the supernatural, hoping for the best.
Yes,
That's very dangerous.
it's fine. It's someone has to do it.
You've taken it upon yourself to take that role.
Yes.
So you need some help, a little insight about this. I could help you with this for a bargain.
Yes, thank you so much. What do you need? I'm glad to help you too.
I want you to throw that rock away.
Oh, my friend, my rock friend.
It's not your friend. I can't really help you with it there. We don't get along.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You get rid of it?
Yeah.
Like, do you just like throw it? No, like.
No, I think I take it off carefully and give it one last look, and then like toss it backwards.
Smart. Now you have 2 dice to your cast. Go ahead, and then you'll just ask this entity a question since it's here. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your cast with an extra dice because you had taken on this bargain.
I got a 3 and a 6.
6 is great. So you get a lot of information. What's your question? Exceptional information.
Okay. Over the table, can I ask my group for help?
Yes, please.
Please help.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all help Janie out.
Any ideas, group? Before Roisin just asked if the snails like chocolate.
I mean, I think building upon, like, what does Rasheen want from this mission, right? That's the question here. What is her ideal outcome from this mission with these snail eggs, right? Because the question is going to depend on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rasheen seems really focused on like life and the continuation of life. This is a significant thing because like the snail laid eggs. It hasn't done that. Like nobody's had children. The snail is like one of the first markers of now like the world propagating again. Would Rasheen want to know if like these are going to grow into snail eggs? Because yeah, like delicacy, sure, food, scientific experiment, all that probably not in like Rasheen's wheelhouse. But like, are these going to be? Are these going to be other snails? Is that something that Rasheen's going to care about?
Where could they be safe?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if I agree with Derek, if Rasheen's priority is the lives of these creatures, then I think finding a method to put them in what she believes to be the best position for life makes sense to me.
Okay, so like, how can she save as many snail eggs as she can without, like, I don't know.
Does
Yeah, maybe that's...
Betsy wants to make sure that these snails don't end up in the hands of people that will destroy them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Roisin doesn't want them to end up in the... Is that your question? Like,
Yeah.
how do we make sure this doesn't end up in hands of people that will destroy them? Oh. It's good. So, there's like this lull and this pause as you're sitting there. And for a second, you feel like there's so many eyes on you. The people who are taking this batch want to eat them. The people who ordered them want to eat them. If you liberate them and release them in the wild or sell them to someone who does not want to eat them, the likelihood of them being destroyed immediately is very low. That being said, snails are mollusks. You don't eat them dead until the very last minute, so these things do have to be kept alive before they're consumed. You get some follow-up questions. You get 2 questions with that information.
Okay.
So definitely not. So the direct answer is like, definitely don't let the people who put them on the train get them, which is already something y'all are definitely doing, though y'all could eventually sell them for a higher price to those same people, right? Yeah, as long as they don't get them, most likely not going to get eaten.
Who is best to keep them alive?
Ooh. Their mother, for one. But I'm assuming you are not going across the ocean to give them back.
No, it might take a little long to swim there.
That's
so.
the rest of this
campaign. Go to the other continent that is not the frontier. Okay, great. Nightmares off the frontier.
Yeah, that kind of.
I will let y'all do. But
I don't think that Roisin wants to do all that swimming. So
yeah, obviously her mother, but on this continent. Someone by the name of Rianne has the skills to keep them alive.
And I guess my last question is, how do we find Rianne?
Rianne has her own crew. She's a dwarf. a sturdy adventurer, decently well known, that lives on a tree on the outskirts. Like there's lots of trees out here, bro. Like people like trees. What can I say? With her own crew, and she's we'll say like what a mod is for y'all, but like if he was good at it. Sorry.
That's rude and hurtful.
I know. It's not that he can't potentially become good at it. He just has a smaller skill set. He'll grow soon. That wasn't sorry. That she didn't say that. That was my inner Carl telling you that.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to remember what that group's name was.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate this information.
Don't touch that rock again.
Okay. Somebody really nice gave it to me. There's this really fun bar. You should go sometime. I'll buy you a drink.
I
you...
do not consume alcohol.
Okay. What do you like? Chocolate?
I'm going to leave you now.
Okay.
I'm done with the social interaction.
Thank you. Bye.
I think I hear my priest praying. Great. Last but not least, Tressa, what are we doing?
All right. I think if we do a little bit of a to the moment of like where Corn explains the score. I think Tressa will get up and like, to the crew. I'm gonna go scout out the area around where the tracks are, see if we can figure out anything. Any good places to get on, get off, stay hidden. Anyone want to join?
I mean, I'm always down to go sneaking around stuff.
No, it's gonna be sneaking, some riding, get the
Oh, just do a scout?
bows.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
No, that's fine too. Yeah.
All right, and then yeah, I think we're gonna kind of
Take
scout
your
around the area, the
your
path.
boy with you. Yeah, to go. You're essentially going to the train yard. You're going to the train yard.
Oh, no, not to the train yard. We're gonna do a long ride where it's like we're gonna go kind of like along the outskirts of town and see if there's a place that we can either get on or
And this is actually the train arrives in the opposite way of the frontier, by the way, because they're coming in from Daedalus.
or we can sneak. Oh, you want? Let's sneak then. Let's sneak.
I want to sneak, eh? So I'm assuming, Cain, you're gonna do another assist with the sneak, or
Yeah, I can do assist with the
yeah,
sneak.
assist with the sneak.
Yep.
Cool. And like, kind of like, what is like the goal here? Like to find like a good drop-off point, like a good jump-on point.
Yeah, like either one of those, or like anything that is a complication. Just kind of getting the lay.
Yeah, I will say that essentially what, like, just to kind of help with this, Corin is going to get you train tickets to get on the train.
Yeah.
To get there, and obviously to come back. So you're probably looking for a place to jump off with cargo.
Yep. Just keep an eye out, or a place that, alternately, if it's a good place to get on, watch out for people that else also want to get on. Take it from us once we get it.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, that can be. That can be a sneak. That could be a stalk. That could be an investigate. That can be a gain insight. That could be any of those. Yeah.
Let's gain insight.
If you wanted to set a trap, that could be a sabotage.
Ooh.
Yeah. But you're gathering information.
Yeah.
So we can flash back to the sabotage.
Yeah, that'll be a that's an option for that's an option for later.
That's an option for next week. Alright, so what are we rolling?
We are rolling let's do gain insight.
let's do it.
Some insight. Let's see.
And Cain is taking the stress to help, I'm assuming.
I'll take the stress to help. Is that just
Yeah.
one stress?
Or do you want just do a team and I can take the stress?
We can do the group. I got 2 and gain insight.
Yeah, I can Tessa can gain the stress. Feels.
Sure thing. Cain out here helping everybody else with their roles.
This is also just like as they're like looking through binoculars to be like, did you go on a date with that angel? I ain't none of my business, but just like
There's a sigh, and just know the fact that she can't breathe. So this is a affectation of like.
so
it's like
intentional.
It's not so necessarily like a breathing sigh. I
Yeah.
imagine it's like the air that just gets released from like your fake joints moving.
Mhm.
It's like hydraulics. It's the decompression.
Yeah, the hydraulics. Yeah. Continue.
Well, if you're asking for an item, not yet.
No, I would never use that to describe you. We've talked about that.
Mm.
You are fully realized creation, not an item.
She'll tilt her head and be like,
Just trying to make light of it.
I
I mean, if you good for you. Like I say, ain't none of my business. Just ask
Not
me.
really. No, we're not really anything at this moment.
All right.
Just wanted to go see a play. Figure I could find something. I don't know what I'm feeling quite yet. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel quite yet. It's not about. Yeah.
Well, whatever you feel, I hope it's good.
I mean, I can feel. That's not the problem. I mean, I can get annoyed. Corn showed that. Just unbelievable.
Yeah. I think that's maybe the next thing was just I don't think that's any I guess it's kind of his business. It's also not their business.
Oh, you opened up that door. What do you think's going on with it?
With Corin or with y'all?
Corn.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's unknowable and sassy. I mean, if I was going to have to put something to it, I think there'd be a little bit of overprotectiveness, perhaps on your part, perhaps a little bit of anxiety on part of our new friend and what their very existence, the ramifications of have effect on us. Well, there might be a little bit of envy in there. We should set Corin up on a date. That's what we need to do.
Just a little quiet, like from Tressa. Well, if it gets any worse, maybe that'll have to do.
Yeah, we'll put that on the back burner.
You have any other things going on?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I made a friend.
That's
good. Yeah. Kuroko, very nice. And yeah, just we're just checking off the boxes of my internal calendar, getting closer to that particular date and time. So not particularly looking forward to that.
Translate, think about it. Everyone will go sooner or later. I mean, it could be this time. Either of us. We don't know.
Yeah.
Let's live. It's rich coming from me, but live in the here and now as much as you can.
I appreciate it all.
I hope we fight people. I hope we get to break some skulls. Could really use it.
I mean, like, don't tell like Cipher or Amon, or I mean, actually, I think Roisin actually weirdly might be chill with it. But oh no, what happened? We're getting shot at. Like, I just stuff happens.
Stuff happens. I mean, belief trust some way or another. So,
you should come to fighting pits with me next time.
am I allowed there? Doesn't seem unfair.
I don't know, you break like everybody else.
Mm,
You don't bleed like everybody else, but that's exactly the point.
I guess we can find out then.
Hell yeah.
And keep that to you. Don't lose your nerve on that one.
Oh, I ain't fighting you.
Mm.
Well, not for money, at least.
She'll tilt her head because it's like she's like giving a hard.
Go ahead and roll your Cain insight roll
Mm-hmm.
with the extra dice from
Okay.
Cain. He's using his eyes and his badger senses to help you out.
Oh, I think I was gonna take the thing, so I'll roll mine. I think we both roll
Oh, that one, yeah.
separately.
You're both
and
rolling.
we-
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
It's not a help
just-
action. It's a
yeah.
group action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if I have 2 in gain insight, I'm rolling 2 die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a 6 and a 3.
Okay, I
Nice.
rolled a 1, so
Great. You take the stress though.
yeah,
that
there we go.
takes stress for
That
that
seems
one.
appropriate.
Yeah, take the stress for that one, but y'all did get a 6 regardless. So you've
yeah.
got some great information. What is the question that we are asking exactly for this? Like, what information do you want exactly? So that I can give you an exact correct answer.
What do you think about this? Like, figure out the best way to exit.
The best way, so y'all are kind of going up and down, sort of like maybe taking
Or
this probably even takes you like some time, right? Probably the best thing to do.
or specifically the best place to have like a bailout point
Yeah,
prepped. Yeah.
Yep, perfect. There is about 2 miles outside of the city is where the switch is made
Mhm.
on the tracks. So that is definitely the best place for the bailout.
Okay.
Mhm.
Excellent. Good. It's always good to
And
have.
you get, because of the 6, you get some follow-up questions.
Oh, any other questions? Derek, you think of?
Let's see.
That
we
was your
got-
6.
Yeah, we got bailout. Question that you brought up a second ago that I really liked: is there any place, like especially because we know that there's competition for this sort of thing, any places along the track that, since we're already going to be passengers, we should be wary of anybody else getting on board?
Anyone else getting on or off?
Yeah, like there's those choke points where it's like, man, if we didn't have
Mhm.
like tickets, this is where we would jump.
If somebody was going to jump the train coming in, they would do it before the switch, so that like before the switch off, so
Mhm.
that they can have control of the situation. So and you, because you've traveled dataless from dataless to here often enough, you probably know the route pretty well. So even further, probably even about 5 miles up, there is river that with the big iron bridge the train goes across.
Mhm.
And if anybody was going to jump on, they would come up from the cross beams of this iron bridge down to the top of the train.
Good to know.
That's what the most likely where somebody would jump.
Excellent. Good. We have good material for possible like, oh shit, what was it? Flashbacks and stuff like that. So that'll be good. That will.
Flashbacks. Whether or not somebody will jump, that will depend
Yeah,
on your
that'll be the
engagement
point.
roll.
It's complicated.
Likewise, think with sort of with that, does anybody have anything else they'd like to address in our last few minutes here, in character, out of character? What's up?
Roisin is going to, she's a little sad about losing the rock, so she's going to find another rock and take it to the theater and try to paint it that same shade.
A
Aw.
shame. Do you make a note where the rock sits by the
Yes.
tree?
Yes. But I said I
Yeah.
wasn't going to touch it.
You said that you weren't going to touch it again, but do you put like a little gold glitter ring like around
Yes.
it? Like,
Yes,
cool. To just be like, this is where my rock, my spooky rock is.
Yes.
I'm really surprised that you threw it away.
I feel bad
It's gonna
about it. Like,
come
I really
back.
like that rock. So that's why I'm
You
looking
could have
for
kept
another.
the rock. You didn't
Rock
have
is
to take
angry.
it. Yeah, I know, that's cool. Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, so yeah, you're able to like make note where the rock is, and as far as like, there's all kinds of rocks here.
Is there one
It's
close in size and shape?
of course there
Okay.
is. It's not that strange obsidian like um shiny color to it that has a little slicky color inside, but yeah.
I'm going to try to paint it like that, but I don't think I'm going to be
Cool. You did
successful.
find a black rock of the same. It's just black. It's duller, but it's black around the same. Yeah. It's not. It doesn't have such sharp edges because this rock is definitely seems like it had been chipped off of something. But yeah, you find a chippy looking black rock.
But yeah, if someone comes in, she's trying to make this rock like the one that she threw away.
Look, you're at the theater doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, just like it looks like the same rock. It's fine. What?
Yeah. Like there's like this moment. Tressa's also there, and Roisin is there with the rock, and like Warren comes up like from behind you and like leans real close as you're looking at Roisin. Is she okay?
She's fine.
I think that's where we're gonna end our session today. We're gonna do our experience off camera today, but yeah, during our decompression. But yeah, I think that's a good. Started off with tension and we're gonna end with tension, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm done. Derek, say some shit.
I will say shit. Thank you so much for joining us for another Nightmares on the Frontier. Thank you so much to Val for jamming this wonderful game, to all these amazing players. This game is in support of World Central Kitchen. All of your donations go towards great cause and help to spice up our game. So if you do have a couple extra bucks sitting around, please, we appreciate any and all donations towards that cause. It doesn't have to happen during a game. It can happen at any time. Just gets paid forward to whatever the next game is. You can find the link to donate on all of our socials, as well as on our beacons, which I will talk about here in a minute, and also in chat. Before we get to all the Sword and Key stuff and the calendar and all those wonderful things, let's go around and have these lovely people say more about themselves and where you can find more of them in the near future. Lynn, if you don't mind starting us out.
Hey everybody, I'm Lynn. Grim and art pretty much everywhere on the socials. You can find my art there and what games I'm playing in the future. The place you can find me right now is on Dax channel, Dexar19, where we are in the middle of our Hunters 2012 game where I get to play a telepath, and we're trying to solve a couple mysteries. We find some vampires, and there's some political intrigue, and it's been a great ride so far. Thank you.
Awesome. Next up, we have Ark.
Hi, I'm Ark Dragonbreath. You can find me all over the internet at Ark Dragonbreath, wherever fine social media is sold. I am not doing anything else as of the moment. I keep talking about wanting to start streaming again. I'll let you know when I actually do that.
Fair enough. Next up, we have Gilly.
Hi, it's Gilly. You can find me at Oh Look It's Gilly most places on the internet. I am here on Sundays, and I was gonna say that this is the only thing I'm gonna be doing over my hiatus of the next month or so, but I actually realized that tomorrow I'm pre-recording a one-shot, holiday-themed one-shot for Nerds with Dice's Thanksgiving mutual aid stream. It's gonna be the cast of the Nerds with Dice game of Definitely Wizards that I did 2 weeks ago, not the one that was on Val's channel, but a different one. So we are going to be recording. Before they were trying to pretend to be wizards, and now they are at family dinner with their HOA, and they are trying to deceive the HOA into believing that they are not wizards. And it's going to be real fun. So there's that. I'm here on Sundays, and otherwise you should be friends with me on the internet and entertain me. Also, I'm an editor. I edit words a book that I worked on last year called Songs from the Spellbound Sea, which is a nautical 5e supplement book, is available for sale right now digitally and physically, but the physical copies will not be shipping yet because they have to reprint because of reasons. But it is very cool. There's a lot of cool 5e subclasses and a really cool nautical system, so I enjoyed it a lot. Someone else should talk now. Someone save me. Go.
Next up is Val.
Me?
You.
Really?
Could be.
I thought it was Janie.
It
Yeah,
could be
we're
Janie.
Janie. Yeah, let
I
Janie
always
go.
go last, so okay, Janie, please.
I like to go second to last because I'm the storyteller.
Penultimate, fair enough. I will remember that.
Go ahead, Janie.
Hi, so I'm Janie. Janie Potts on social media, and I play in games and places, and I'll try to post it on my BlueSky. I usually forget, but I will promise I'll try my hardest not to forget this time.
Okay, Val.
Hi, everybody. My name is Valdrianth. I produce TTRPG stuff for me and my friends over on my TTRPG channel, Twitch channel at Valdrianth. I'm at Valdrianth everywhere else on the internet for the most part, including DeviantArt, but I don't recommend it. So I keep it there for archive keeping. But as far as the stuff that goes on my channels, on Fridays we have a Fabula Ultima game that our good friend Angie, who also runs a game here, runs that for us. We didn't get to play this week because we had some people with sinus infections just this season. On Saturday, we should be back with some Fallout to crawl out through the Fallout, which will be fun. And on top of all of that, I have a Thirsty Swords lesbian application that we would like to do on Monday afternoons at my channel. And here's the thing: I have a lot of great people that have applied, but I like to keep a diverse cast on my shows, and no offense, it's just a lot of white people. So if you are a POC and you would like to play in some Thirsty Sword lesbians, please put your name in the hat. You can find that on my BlueSky. I think the form is even here on Sword and Key and Casting Calls, and if you were also in my Discord, it is also in my Casting Calls there, and a couple other servers. So if you're interested in some romantic transhumanism, you want to play there. So, and that's it.
Oh yeah, check out that casting call. As someone who is also casting right now, we do prioritize marginalized voices, whether that be from BIMPOC or people in the Rainbow Mafia community, however you want to find that, whatever you happen to call it. People that deal with variety of critical illnesses or disabilities. If you yourself are a person of a marginalized community and you play TTRPGs online, apply to these games. We would love to have you. That goes for Val's game. It also goes for the game that we're casting right now for December for Sword and Key. We are raising money for Project Hope, their Project Hopeness campaign throughout December. We do have 7 games that we are casting for. So that application is live right now on the Sword and Key Discord, as well as you can find it on the beacons. You can find it on all of our socials, all that stuff. So yeah, check that out. I'll talk about those games here more in just a second, but I should say before even all that, I am Derek Sword. I use he, him pronouns. I've been Calamity Cain. Sword is my last name. Yes, it's awesome. No, you can't have it. I am the Sword half of Sword and Key. And like I mentioned before with the beacons, beacons.ai/Sword and Key has all of our links in one neat, nice place. Right up at the top is the socials, Instagram and BlueSky. There's also links to join our Discord. All of those have everything you need. Discord collects it better. It does have our calendar there, as well as all of our events. It has channels where you can talk about cool games with cool people like these. And yeah, it's also where we post the applications first. So yeah, if you have deep questions about the inner workings of Carl, that's one place you can find Ark to address those questions. So if that's a selling point, I think it
Or
is.
me.
Yeah,
Give the people what they want.
If you want theories, you can go to Ark. If you want answers, you can go to Val. I'm not sure you're gonna like the answers. So there's that. But yeah, beacons.ai/sword and key has all of our other links. It has links to our discount codes through some of our wonderful affiliates like Eldritch Foundry, who make custom minis. You can use code sword and key for 10% off your first purchase, or you can use our affiliate link if you do any 3D printing and get a 3-month subscription for $19.99, unlimited STL files. We also are affiliates with Long Dog Dice. Jen at Long Dog Dice makes incredible dice sets like these. This is the Horizons Call die with the Sword and Key logo on it. You can pre-order a set for yourself, or any of the other Horizons Call die. There is a set made for each of the players and their characters in that game. Jen has a ton of other incredible dice. I actually really love, there's a set of black and turquoise or like teal Vampire the Masquerade dice. I've never played Vampire the Masquerade, but I want those dice, and so maybe I'll play it. But check out her shop, use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. And if something is close but not perfect, or if you are looking for a very specific vibe, she does have forums open right now for custom dice sets. They are no more expensive than a typical dice set would be, so do yourself a favor. We're also affiliates with Hit Point Press. They make Humblewood and animated spell cards and Heckna and tons and tons of other things. We have an affiliate link if you're going to be purchasing anything from them with the holidays coming up. Recommend you do so. And then as you scroll down even more, you can see links to our charitable organizations. Again, this game is in support of World Central Kitchen. A number of other games, which I'll talk about here when we get to our calendar, are supporting a variety of other philanthropies, so check those out. And then if you scroll down even more, you can see links to the podcast Monster Crush. It's a podcast I do with my friend Aldi. We talk about cryptid creatures, misplaced monsters from myth, and how smoochable they are. It is a bi-weekly, bisexual, panteratophilic celebration of monster love. So check it out where podcasts are found. Let's take a look quickly over at the calendar. Again, the big thing is in less than a week, our application for our Hope Miss campaign is going to close. So throw your name into that hat, or hat in the ring, or do something with a hat as long as it has your name involved. But yeah, if you want to play in a game on this channel, we have Dax, who's going to be running the Star Wars Fantasy Flight game with a 3-parter. We have Ren, who's going to be running Mass Effect module through the Genesis system. We have Craig, who is the creator of Shadowlight and Personae, running a 2-parter of Shadowlight and Personae. We have Mare running Grandma Club. We have LD, who is running Tea Time Adventures. Baker running a 2-parter of the Root TTRPG. And myself, I will be running a game of Under the Floorboards TTRPG. All of that is happening in December, all raising money for Project Hope. Number of other things are happening before that. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time, Summer in Carcosa is back. It's our Monster Hearts 2 game, raising money for Trans Lifeline. On Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, that is Gate Night, where Shadow LD and I play Baldur's Gate 3. Rest of the week's a little quiet, but Saturday, Horizons Call will be back at 3 p.m. Pacific time with more nautical adventure, as our players the characters have just made it to the Shadowfell and have reunited with some characters that died in the first season. So this will be interesting, including I think the former crush and absolute former partner of two of the characters. On Sunday, the 23rd, just want to shout out first, it is our producer, our mod, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Kayla. It is her birthday that day, so celebration for Kayla. It's also the day that we're releasing the next episode of Monster Crush, and Nightmares of the Frontier will be back at 2 p.m. Pacific time, and again, raising money for World Central Kitchen. All that is going to get us up into December, when again, all of those events are happening. So some session zeros will be happening relatively soon here as well once those applications close. Keep an eye on your email. That is the way that we reach out. We hope to get all of this rolling. So keep an eye on our socials. Keep an eye on the Discord. Again, all the events are there. The calendar is there as well for all that. Until we see you next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of others. And, saddle up again. Let's hit the old
Saddle up again. Train heist.
Train heist. We'll see you next time.
Nice.